everyone, welcome to another episode of Education Station and an installment of Why Read? I'm Mary.
And I'm Karen.
And today is all about why read science fiction.
Ooh, what is science fiction?
Science fiction are books that sometimes they take place really far in the future, sometimes they take place in the past, but all of them include some scientific phenomenon or technology or
time travel?
Like time travel.
And
or aliens.
Aliens, planet hopping, stuff that we can't quite do yet in reality. These books bring it to life.
Super adventure. You know all those superhero movies you love?
Oh, yes.
Most of them are science fiction because they either came from a planet we've never heard of with special powers, or they got bitten by a radioactive something. Things that involve science that don't exist or don't exist yet in our everyday lives.
Like those Star movies.
Right.
Either Wars or Treks, all that kind of stuff. That would be science fiction.
Right.
But sometimes science fiction does happen. It comes to life. People read the books and their brain starts working. And now we have cell phones that you touch.
That tablet you might be watching us on right now totally came from Star Trek. So, some reasons why you should read science fiction. Well, I have one of my favorite science fiction books right here, George's Secret Key to the Universe by Lucy and Stephen Hawking. Now, this might not seem quite so much in the science fiction realm because it's a little bit like realistic fiction. The main character is just a boy living in the suburbs like we all do.
Yeah.
But his neighbors are super smart scientists, and they have this super intelligent computer, Cosmos. Now, where the science fiction drops in is Cosmos, this computer, can teleport them anywhere in the universe. So the main character, George, gets to learn all about the universe and Big Bangs and planets and supernovas just by going to his neighbor's house and communicating with his computer. He also has a pet pig, which is super cool. The pet pig loves grape soda. But the adventure comes in because there's an agency that wants to get their hands on Cosmos to do some dastardly things. So check out George's Secret Key to the Universe.
That sounds really cool with a lot of science in it.
Yes.
Which is it's sometimes fun to read about when you don't have to. So I got this book here. This one is called Glitch by Laura Martin. This one is about time travel and becoming time travel agents. So Reagan and Elliot are training to become glitchers, which are people that jump back and forth in time to protect the world from people who want to mess with time, who want to either change something or not let something happen. They don't, now Reagan and Elliot don't always get along. Two separate sides of the tracks, two totally different personalities, but something happens that they have to work together. So you should check out this fast-paced adventure to keep time and Reagan and Elliot alive.
Well, this book also involves time travel, but in a bit of a subtle way. It's not in your face or jumping through time all of the time and experiencing the entire array of history. When You Reach Me by Rebecca Stead is about a girl who starts receiving mysterious letters. And these mysterious letters are telling her to be places at certain times and do certain things, all of which are leading her to help solve some kind of problem. Now she gets really interested in these letters because they all allude to one of her favorite books, A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine Lingle, which is also a great science fiction book. And it involves the tesseracts. And if you are familiar with either When You Reach Me or Wrinkle of Time, you'll know that a tesseract is a way to move across the universe very quickly. So it's a bit of a mystery, it's a bit of an adventure, and it's a bit of science fiction all rolled into one. It's a super great read and a great companion to A Wrinkle in Time. So check out both.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It really is.
So I have one here. Now, most of the books we've been talking about are set in the United States, but you can have science fiction that's set around the world. This book, A Mars Evacuees, is set in England, and all the characters are English. And for this one, it's aliens have invaded, and they're trying to reintroduce the Ice Age, so freezing out the planet. But the Emergency Earth Coalition has started terraforming Mars, which is another extremely science fiction idea that people are talking about in reality now. Now, they have a plan to send the children to train them to fight the aliens that are invading the Earth. But it turns out that not all alien species are bad. The aliens invading the Earth are actually hiding from a worse set of invading aliens who are headed to Earth. So you can join Alice, Josephine, and Carl on their adventure to save the Earth and all the species who have come to call it home. This is Mars Evacuees by Sophia Mcdougall.
That sounds super exciting. I want to pick that up.
It's fun.
So science fiction isn't all for big kids. Some younger kids can enjoy it too with a series like Star Belchers by Thomas Kingsley Troop. Now this is not the first book in the series. This is Karma Comes Home, but it's a good example either way. Nice thing about this is bigger print, shorter chapters, lots of pictures. And Star Belchers is all about humanity has gone off into space to try to find another planet to expand the species. You know,
We tend to do that.
we're kind of ruining the Earth in these books, and we need to go somewhere else to sort of start over. Well, Kirby is trying to find a way to support his mom, who's on the humanity's mothership, Big Mama, because you still have to, you know, have some money to survive in the real world, whether it's a science fiction world or not. And so he joins a crew of the spaceship called Judy to do some kind of merchant, you know, adventures. Well, while they're on Big Mama, a set of aliens starts to attack the mothership. And it's up to Kirby and his friends with their smaller ship Judy to help all of the humans escape from the mothership. However, Judy belongs to an alien.
Ooh.
So we have a little bit of a problem because all the humans on the ship, because they're currently being attacked by aliens, are a little bit scared of Karma, who's the alien who owns Judy, but all Karma wants to do is help. So it's a great science fiction adventure and also a great book about learning to trust people and diversity and working together to solve a much bigger problem. And again, that's Star Belchers, the series by Thomas Kingsley Trope.
And the name is great.
It is a great name.
Talking about really cool names, we're going to learn about the true meaning of Smek Day by Adam Rex. So this is an alien invasion book. The Boov have invaded and taken away all the adults. And Tip Tucci is on a mission to find her mom. She travels with her unlucky Boov named J-Lo and her cat named Pig. And they go on they know that
Pigs go in science fiction.
Pigs and science fiction. They know that her mom has been taken to where the Happy Mouse Kingdom is.
Well, that sounds familiar.
It does. Let's see, reading this book, especially in Florida, you can see if you can recognize some places and find out where the Happy Mouse Kingdom is. So this is a really fun road trip adventure to see if J-Lo and Tip and Pig can save the world from a second invasion.
Sounds great. Well, like we've mentioned in other episodes of Why Read, graphic novels are also a great way to experience all these different genres of literature. So for science fiction, of course, we're all familiar with the Star Wars universe, aliens, space. We have the Jedi Academy, which is a great graphic novel series about young Jedi apprentices learning the ways of the Force and also dealing with the everyday doldrums and problems of trying to get through school.
So school doesn't change.
School doesn't change no matter where in the universe you are. Everybody has the same problems, but sometimes you have to deal with levitating objects along the way. We also have a great book, which is a bit of historical, a bit of realistic, a bit adventure, a bit science fiction, all of it rolled into space in Cleopatra in Space. So Cleopatra, a famous person from history, gets teleported into the far, far future, into the galaxy far, far away, and discovers that she's one of the heroes who has to help save the galaxy from evil Queen Octavian. So Cleopatra's a superhero in space. Really cool read. Again, great graphic novel series written by Mike Myhack. Check it out. Super fun. Lots of things rolled into one.
So the project this week is a worksheet on the predictions of the technology of the future. So with this worksheet, there's 2 different scenarios. So you would read through them and then you'd figure out some positive effects and some negative effects. You can take all this information that you write for each one and write 2 separate stories about it, or what would be really cool, you take all this together and see if you can write your own science fiction epic novel. Now, where we found this worksheet from is on our digital learning on our website. It's a database called Teachables. So what it is, it's found on our VCPL website, which is volusialibrary.org, O-R-G. It's under Digital Library, Learn Online, and you will go to the Scholastic Teachables site. On there, you could search for anything you want to learn for. This one I did predictions of technology to see what kind of worksheet I could find. On Teachables, there's thousands of pages for grades kindergarten through 8th to learn everything about school. There's something on every different subject. So you can go on there and get some more worksheets like this, or you could get some worksheets on math, on science, anything you want to learn about.
Well, we hope you pick up that worksheet and start writing some great science fiction of your own. I hope you enjoyed these selections, a very small selection of the vast array of science fiction available at your library. So go ahead and check a few out, or check out them online from our digital resources, and tune in next time for another episode of Education Station.
Bye.